For the next set of topics, we will be using this particular understanding. Refraction through a glass prism, triangle glass prism. So what is refraction? Refraction, you guys know, it is nothing but bending of light. Through what? Through a triangular glass prism. So what is a triangular glass prism? It's a prism which has top and the bottom to be triangular in structure. So the top and the bottom is triangular in structure, okay? And the other faces are rectangle. So this is your first face, second face, and that's your third face. Right? So this is a triangular glass prism. So what happens over here? Well, when a light passes through one of the faces, so when I tell one of the faces, it is either 1, 2 or 3. So we are not looking at light passing through one of the triangular face and coming out anywhere else. We are just looking at light falling on this faces 1, 2, 3 rectangular structured faces and coming out in one of it. Okay, that's what we are studying. So we are considering a single wavelength light ray, that is a single colored light ray. Okay, so what happens over here? So we know the funda. This is glass, this is your air, and at the point of incidence we need to draw the normal. Okay, that's too big. That's not good. Okay, this is what we're looking at. So what happens? It will bend towards the normal. Why? It is optically denser. And again at this point we need to draw a normal. And what happens over here? It will bend away from the normal. All this reason and everything you guys know. So again, this is a single wavelength light ray, that is single colored light ray. Right? So over here we'll be learning few terminologies which we already know. So this is your incident ray, refracted ray, and emergent ray. Angle made with them with respect to the normal is your angle of incidence, angle of refraction, and angle of emergence. Right? Again, incident ray, refracted ray, and emergent ray. So this is your angle of incidence, angle of refraction, and angle of emergence. These are your three angles. Right? The new terminologies over here are angle of the prism and angle of deviation. So angle of prism is to do with the angle between the incident phase and the emerging phase. What I mean is, light fell on say AB. It came out through AC. Then the angle of prism will be angle A. If it fell say on AC and it came out through BC, then the angle of prism would have been angle C. Okay, so let me make it as PQR actually, that will be more convenient. PQR. So angle R is your angle of the prism. It depends on where the ray goes in and comes out. So let me do that actually. Let me consider no, I don't have space. Okay, I'll consider PQ being the where the light falls and it gets refracted and refracted again and it comes out like this. So PQ is your, okay, I'll write it here itself, is your incidence surface, and PR, okay, is your emerging, that is the light is coming out from here, surface. incident ray, refracted ray, and emerging ray. So the next term is angle of the prism. So this is your actual path. The original path of the ray is this, and the refracted path of the ray is this, right? So the light started going this way as a whole. After it got refracted 2 times, this is your new path. So the angle between the original path and the new path is your angle of deviation. This is your angle of prism for this particular scenario. Again, angle of prism can change depending on what 2 surfaces we are picking. Okay, so that you guys have to realize. Angle of deviation is nothing but the angle made between the original path and the new path. As simple as that, right? So please pause and copy this off. So a small hint, the next thing what we're going to study, instead of single colored wavelength of light, what if we had multiple color? Then what happens? So that we'll understand in the next set of videos.